Welcome back to the pregame show. The RoughRiders are hosting the Springfield Cardinals once again in the midst of a really solid winning streak, 6 in a row for Frisco, and come from behind win yesterday. And I'm joined by a big part of that come from behind win, Hanser Alberto, who had a 3-run home run to take the lead yesterday. Hanser, it's been a little bit of a tough month for you here in the month of May offensively, but it's got to feel great to get that big home run, lift your team, and help your team win a ball game.
Oh yeah, this month is a little bit tough, but I've been feeling better like the last few games, so I started to swing it better. Now, about last night, I just looking for good pitch to can drive, so they throw me 2 changes in a row. First one was better than the last one. Last one staying right in the middle, so I say that's my pitch, so the result.
And you talked with Alex at the beginning of this month, and you were in the midst of a pretty hot streak for you. It seemed like you were off to a slow start, and the adjustment for you was to take pitches. You were being more selective at the plate finally. It's obviously a back-and-forth game. The pitchers are making adjustments on you, and you're making adjustments the other direction. What's your biggest focus right now? What are you trying to do at the plate?
Just not thinking the home plate about nothing. Just see the ball and make a good contact, swing hard. But select my pitch, like what I find that at bat. So just looking for good pitch and swinging. So right now I'm not thinking too much. Forget about like 3 weeks, like the last 3 weeks. Forget. So now I'm focused in take good pitch and be select in the home play.
And for you, when you have a big hit like that, like you did last night, how does that change your mindset, if anything? I mean, are you a guy who really tries to just be the same every single day, or does a big home run like that sort of ease and relax you?
Yeah, no, that relaxes my mind a lot, So it's a good time to get off the slump. So it's time to wake up again, like start to be proud to my team, bring some runs to home play and have my team a lot, so I feel really good now, more comfortable. So I think today and the more game, like gonna be feeling better.
Here with Hanser Alberto, the RoughRiders shortstop, and Hanser, last year you had 8 home runs, 4 between Hickory and then 4 at Myrtle Beach. You have 2 home runs in the last 4 games. Do you feel like there's more power in your bat this year, or is it just kind of chance that you've hit a couple here the last few days?
Yeah, I feel more power now, so my body's bigger now than last year. So last year I weighed like 195 pounds. Now I got 200 something. But it's all about how I can control the batting zone. If I be selecting my pitch, so I can get a more hard contact. It's all about this.
And how much harder is it to hit for power when you're seeing so much more off-speed pitches? A lot of guys, especially when they're young, are really good fastball hitters. Is it the same with you? You talked about hitting a changeup last night.
It's a little bit tough, but for me, last year I hit an 8 home run, like you say, but I hit like 5 with changeup. So I don't know how much play. I just see the ball and swinging.
And one other thing I wanted to ask you about as well, you brought it up with Alex earlier this month. A nickname you have is Radio, and that comes, you said, from your father, who's an announcer as well.
No, that nickname comes from last year in Myrtle Beach, because I always talking too much, so I always like, talking with the guy, always happy. So Nicholas and the other guy put in that nickname, but that come from last year.
Is the whole team calling you that now?
Yeah, they call me Potro. Like Potro is winnable last year, and Radio, a lot of nicknames. Potro is winnable, like my team Giants. The mascot is like a horse. So I went with Kevin Puseta in the same team. So he always called me Potro, and everybody now start to call me Potro. It's so Potro.
Is that something that catches on with the coaches as well, or is it just the players that are calling you nicknames?
Just a player.
The bus trips here in the Texas League, a little bit shorter than you experienced in the Carolina League. A few trips, especially Wilmington, that was much longer than any trip you'll face here in the Texas League. Is it easier? Is it easier to be more consistent when you're not coming off a 12, 13-hour bus trip like you were last year a little bit in the Carolina League?
Yeah, here we feel more comfortable because, it's short one. We get more early to the hotel, so we got pretty good time to get rest. But last year in Carolina League, it's longer, so we get every time like over the 7 a.m., 8 a.m., so it's difficult to get a good rest, go sleep, and then wake up again, go to the field. Here we got pretty more time to rest, to be ready to the field.
When do you feel the worst on a road trip like that? Is it that first day after the long bus trip? Is it the second day? Is it after you've been on the road for 5, 6, 7 days? When is it the hardest to be on the road physically and just keep your body in the right condition?
Yeah, maybe in the second time after the road trip, because we got gym, so we start to feel a little bit tired. So to feel that like when you go on the road 12 hours, 10 hours, 8 hours, so you start to feel it down your body, but we had to make adjustment in that, so.
And Hanser, one other thing is specifically in the Texas system, and there's a number of prospects at second base, at shortstop, that a lot of people are really high on as far as prospect status goes around baseball. Between you and Profar and Sardinas down in Myrtle Beach, and then with Lurie Garcia, who's up in Texas. Is there a rivalry between you guys? Are you aware of the fact that there are a lot of guys at your position that have the potential to be impact players of the major leagues? Or do you talk with any of them? Are you friends with any of them? What's that relationship like with those other three guys?
Yeah, we got a pretty good relationship. I talk every day with Lurie, Profar. It's like we got pretty good relationship. So, I know this is our job, but I try to do my job. They try to do his job, so we here in the field, we are teammates. Out the field, we are friends. So we try to be good every time. Try to be a good friends. No matter if we are the same position or we are not get to the big league. So we just have to make our job.
And they both had fast success here in Frisco. Did they impart any wisdom to you about how you can be successful here in the Texas League?
Yeah, so here they went in spring training. They will tell me a little bit how the pitchers are here, how play here. So that helped me a little bit. So now I got like good idea to how play the game here, how good in the field. I'll be better every single day.
Well, I really appreciate your time, Hanser. Big home run for you last night. Helped your team win another ball game, and hopefully a sign of good things to come for you here the rest of the way.
Thank you, man.
That was Hanser Alberto here on the Frisco RoughRiders Baseball Network.